Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how I roast ground nuts at home. So the reason I like roasting them is because they are fresh, they are tasty, and they are more crunchy than the store-bought. So I like having it as a snack. So let's go. So the first thing is to ensure that they are clean, they are free from soil, the rotten ones are selected, and then you add water into it just to clean them up. Give them a thorough wash. Then I'm going to pour out the water. So after the first wash, I like soaking them in water. There are salt or salted water, so the salt should be sufficient because as you soak, the groundnuts soak in the salt, so you flavor them. So I like soaking them in salty water for at least a minute so that the groundnuts can infuse the salt. So we'll leave them to stand in salty water for 2 minutes. So they are clean, I can taste. Salt, great. So now we're going to put them in a heavy bottomed roasting tray. So make sure you drain any excess water. So they go to the oven at a temperature of 180 degrees and you have to keep checking them. So you're going to remove the groundnuts from the oven, and remember, when you're roasting groundnuts, it's not time to go and plait your hair. You have to be keen, you have to be attentive, otherwise you will find some burnt offering. So we remove from the oven. The water is dry, they are starting to cook, the color is turning. So at this point, I like adding just a bit of oil. So I like to use coconut oil while cooking groundnuts for a nice texture, some nice color. So now you're going to return them in the oven for 10 minutes and the oven will be off. So it's now time to remove them. We were just putting them in the oven to dry completely and to have that crunchy texture. So now you're going to remove them. Wow. They are ready now. Nice texture. You can even hear the sound. Once cooked, allow them to cool off for at least 5 minutes. Put them in the airtight container because you want them to retain the crunchiness. So I like having groundnuts in my pantry every time because I take them as a late night snack. So because they are so tasty. Actually, sometimes I like even hiding them from the kids because you finish this jar in a day. So you've seen it is easy to prepare groundnuts at home. So try this recipe and let me know how it goes.